Ba-dum bum bum bum. All right, let's get cracking. Oh boy, I really don't want to do these races. If there's anything I hate more than racing in the rain, is racing on street circuits. I don't want to do this. But I have to because they are on the calendar. Okay, we had that sorted last time. Can't really afford to spend on anything here at the moment. Pardon? R&D, I don't think. Well, I guess I can try, but I don't think I have. No. Nothing there. How about chassis? Okay, that's engine then. It's in development, available. No capacity. How about durability? Development. Okay, so people are busy trying to make the car as good as it can get, which is not very good, but oh well. No new messages. Let's move on then. Okay, something failed.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Yeah, I know. Let's do that. Retirement announcement. Raikkonen is also going to retire, so that's Vettel and Raikkonen who are retiring after the season. That's interesting. Anyway, let's quickly move on to R&D and see what failed and try to make them again. Yes, let's spend the money. Those are all okay. That's okay. Hey, Christian. Okay. Perfect. So that's in development. Don't have people there. Yes, let's develop that. Don't have people. Electrical system, energy store, gearbox, ICE. Well, I guess doesn't really matter. I do need reliability, so let's do that and Let's go. Okay, yeah, since we can do it without a penalty, I'm not opposed to it. Something, I don't know. Didn't catch that, but it doesn't matter. Some sort of an achievement, I think. Whew. P1, Russia. I'm really not looking forward to this. I don't want to do either of these two races. I hate street circuits. But there's not much I can do. So have to race here as well. Whether I like to or not. Ain't gonna happen, Jorge. I'm not going to let Markelov finish in front of me. Unless he's faster, actually faster than me. In that case, yeah. But if he's not faster than me, I'm not going to slow down just for him. Let's move on. Oh yeah, let's go to track and start our practice programs. Get some research points. Ooh, I really want to go on a roller coaster right now. It would probably be a lot more fun than racing around this track.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. Race strategy, track acclimatization, and ERS management. Let's start with this one.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
That's what we always do when we crash into walls. We take it easy. That wasn't even funny. Oh. That's kind of how that corner works. No, not really, but... Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is where this corner is. I kind of messed them up.
approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
Oops. Missed that one. Ooh! Breaking late. Oh, come on. How the hell did that not register? I drove right through it. Whoa! Why don't you slow down when I brake? Oh. Oh. Oh, come on.
program and plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
Yeah. Coming, honey. Wow, full lock, and it barely wants to go through that corner. It didn't want to slow down. So now it wants to... That could have been useful to do last time in Italy, Codemasters. Oh well. Doesn't matter now that you've screwed up my race. Come on, slow down! The Eurovision 2021 reaction, okay. It sucked, like every year. A bunch of idiots who don't know how to fucking sing unless they use autotune. There's my reaction to Eurovision. Andrea Moda 2.0. I hope you burn in hell for that.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Nah, you're fine. It's okay. You name your team whatever you want.
Standing by.
Wrong line at turn 14. I use whatever line I can. You see, I'm very creative with my racing lines, so I use whatever line feels the best for me at the moment. Okay, okay, sound is back. That was weird. Whoa! That's not where you brake. Hello, Wing. Get off me. There we go. I'm not really trying to recreate the crash, I just forget to brake. I keep thinking that the corner is much faster than it actually is. Pum.
Car repairs have set us back a little. All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
Yeah. No amount of good luck wishing will help this season anymore. And it's all Codemasters' fault. If only I could have used the number 13. But no, they had to take the number 13 out of the game. So I had to use 98 or whatever number I'm using, I don't know. It's all the... If I could use the proper number, the number that I usually race with, then all of this could have been avoided, but nope. I have to race a different number. I want number 13 back. That wasn't a cut? Okay, I'll take it. Oop.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
I managed to complete a lap. Yay! Without crashing into anything. Yay! What on earth?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Stream lagging? It doesn't seem so. At least not for me. I think Igora Drive will be much better than Sochi. At least it looks more interesting. But to be honest, any circuit is better than a street circuit, so... yeah, that's my stance on that subject. Anywho, let's do the last practice program and then we can move on to qualifying. Yeah, Moscow Raceway would be a nice idea too, but Igora is I think is the one that will actually get so. How to destroy your gearbox with Mephisto. Okay, let's not that. I might end up without a gearbox for the race. Move! Thank you.
The race strategy program is all about developing
What?
a personal race strategy. This test will help the team to understand how much fuel is required and also the best tyre policy to employ for the race. The results are determined from data which is directly affected by your driving style, so managing your fuel and tyre wear during the test, for example, will result in a strategy that caters to these qualities.
I just paused to read the comments. I didn't really think there would be a tutorial right there. Usually when you press the menu button you don't expect tutorials to play, so that's really not my fault. I just wanted to read the tutorial, what's going on in chat, and the game decided to give us a tutorial. I don't even know what the tutorial was all about. Was too busy reading. What?
Great lab. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Hello, Alonso. You should help out your teammate to win Grand Prix a little bit more often, you know. Goodbye. Hey, watch the side pods.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
That's not the breaking point. Actually, I couldn't see my breaking point. Don't know what happened there. I genuinely don't know what happened, but I really couldn't see my breaking point going into that corner. Oh well. I'm only going to lose a few resource points for that. No biggie. Yeah, sure. Tell that to EA and they'll probably make a paid DLC full of maybe two classic cars.
Quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Okay, then I saw the breaking point. You know, if they took out the plastic cards, they should at least make sure that the story mode was, you know, good. But they didn't. The story mode is quite mediocre. Not to mention that it's highly scripted. Even at higher difficulties, it is very scripted, so... yeah. They don't care. They don't care bringing us more content unless they stand to make more money out of it.
Great lab. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
But then again, Codemasters and EA are pretty much a match made in heaven if you think about it. All you need to do is look at F1 2019 and Dirt Rally 2.0 and the number of DLCs in those games, and you'll see that Codemasters aren't all that much better than EA as a whole. So yeah. Oh well.
Program complete, program complete. These results will do, although you could definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot.
I'm not considering giving it any more shots, Jeffy boy. We're going qualifying. I'm not gonna do it. Come on, brakes. Well, if I fire Jeff, then another Jeff will come along, so that won't really help me. Now I'm not going to recreate any sort of crash. We're spending enough money on repairing the car every single race as it is. I don't want to add to that cost. We're not doing very well in terms of income anyway, so I do want to try and not increase our expenses intentionally. You're giving up? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't planned for it.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Norris, Leclerc, and Max Verstappen. And that's it. Practice is officially over.
And
until next time, goodbye.
And besides, given that right now I'm losing subs, I don't think I'll reach 1,000 subs anytime soon. Maybe it's going to take another couple of years before I'll get anywhere near 1,000 subs, so I'll have more than enough time to figure out what I want to do for 1,000 subs. But yeah, in the past couple of weeks I've been losing subs. Why would you give me answers I cannot choose, game? So I only get one answer that I don't want to use. Never mind.
Your R&D team has been working non-stop this season. Is this to catch up or stay ahead?
Constant battle one, no one can touch the reliability of our car deal. The development in F1 never stops, especially the aerodynamics. We have to work to maintain our advantage. Now the chassis is catching up.
Do you think your teammate was enjoying themselves in front of their home crowd?
They're loving it. The crowd has been great to them.
There's quite a buzz around this team at the moment. What are your thoughts on them?
If there's a buzz, it's because they deserve it. All teams are working hard this season. Should concentrate on the buzz around me. Let's go with that.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thank you. Nah, I don't think I'm underrated. There are far better YouTubers out there and streamers than me, so I can't even drive, for fuck's sake. Don't even know why you're watching any of my crap, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, we'll move on to qualifying, but before that I'll take a very quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back. Okey-dokey, back. Indeed, I am European. Okay, qualifying. Let's go. Okay. Pardon. Okay, let's just skip through all of this. What? I didn't reach acclaim level 7? That's BS. Yes, I kind of figured based on your name that you're Greek. Okay, let's move on. Crofty, aren't you supposed to say something? No? Okay. Well, that's exactly what I said. British? I'd want with this accent. I sound more like an American than a British guy. An American with a very, very heavy Eastern accent, actually. I'm trying to mask my Eastern European accent as much as possible, but I know I'm failing hard at that, so whatever. Yeah, let's go. Let's go qualify.
Car leaving.
I don't think I would really want to to emigrate to the US. I would like to visit the country, but I don't really think I would like to live there. There are certain things I'm not very fond of in that country. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Start our qualifying lap. Here we go. Let's see where this puts us. Amazing, I managed to see my breaking point for turn 1. That's rare. Went in a little bit too deep there, but that's fine. Deep again. Losing time left, right and center. Ooh. Bit of track extending, but no penalties, thankfully. Ooh, slow down! Damn you, brakes! Oh well. This lap's gonna suck. What am I doing? A lap with pit limiter on? I think I can do a lap with pit limiter on. Unless the game disables it after a while, I'm not sure. I guess we can try. You know, if this were a proper sim, I know I would be able to use the pit limiter all the way, but this is an F1 game. I'm not sure if that's possible, but yes, I think we can try. 500 km per hour challenge.
Set us back a little.
Oh well, Formula 1 cars don't go 500 kilometers per hour just yet, so... yeah, haha, 69, 42, 420, sorry. Yeah. Haha. 69,420 kilometers per hour, that would be insane. At that speed, I think... I'm not sure, but I think that's the speed you need to get into orbit around the Earth. So, actually, let me check real quick. Okay. So, okay, 40,000 kilometers per hour is enough to put you around or in orbit around the Earth. So 69,000 would put you in a pretty high orbit around Earth. So, yeah, no F1 car could ever achieve something like that. Anyway, let's see if we can actually drive with pit limiter on an entire lap. Since we're here. Reverse. I'm barely capable of driving straight, let alone in reverse. Oh no, that's me being a doofus. Where is return to? Okay. Return to garage. Let's try that again. As I said, I can barely drive straight forward. Looking forward. I would completely wouldn't be able to. Totally wouldn't be able to drive in reverse an entire lap. Okay. Let me remember not to. Okay, looks like it's working. Doing 60 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I think it will take quite a while to finish a lap like this. Okay, I'm really curious if the game's going to turn off the pit limiter at any point. A lap in Monaco with closed eyes. Okay. So that the game disengages the pit limiter after a while. That was the game disengaging the pit limiter, not me. I wasn't even touching the steering wheel. So you cannot complete a lap with pit limiter on. Kind of expected that. Hello, Arjabat. Return to garage. Let's speed through the rest of this. Okie dokie. Where did we qualify? Ooh, we got into Q2. That's good. That's helpful. Especially since I have a 5-place grid penalty for speeding in the pits during practice. Anyway, let's go. Q10? Wasn't that some sort of a formula for some sort of a hand cream or something of the sort? Hello, Fettel. Dankeschön. Good thing this is not the flying lap. What? So, take pole, win the race. Take pole and win the race? Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Q3, huh? Q3, that might be achievable, but pole and win the race, highly unlikely. Objective crash. Well, that is very easy. That's the easiest challenge ever. A little bit too fast. Really? Screw you and your Alfa Romeo. Get out of my way, Raikkonen! So annoying when you're out qualifying and there's traffic that's going like 10 kilometers per hour through corners. Really? Who's that? Go! Okay, I'm starting to see drops of rain. It might start to rain a bit later on. Yuki, not the tall driver Tsunoda. Yeah. Yuki, Gasly. That sounds weird.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah. Mephisto. Okie dokie, so that's quali over for us. At least I managed to beat Kimi Raikkonen, who is my championship rival at the moment. Ooh. Max was fastest in the session. What are the McLarens doing? Norris fell in Q2 and Daniel Ricciardo made it to Q1. Q3, sorry. That's nice. I don't know who that is. Okie dokie. Yay, Acclaim 7. Cycle Mumakar. Hika Makkinen.
Unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect.
Yeah, I know.
As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
Okay, no grid penalty, yada yada. Okay, let's go. 27 laps of Sochi. And the big question is, will I end up in the barriers? And the answer to that is most definitely.
Welcome one and all to today's Grand Prix here in southern Russia. A beautiful location besides the Black Sea, and a race that has historically been dominated by the Silver Arrows. Mercedes have won here 6 times since the first race in 2014. Can someone else muscle in on that record here today? Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport. Anthony Davidson joins me once again.
Alberto Ascari.
And it's fantastic.
Try that one.
Here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Valtteri Bottas
Stream
lines up on
died.
pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row.
No,
Looking down the rest of the grid, we
I'm
have
streaming.
Perez, Ricciardo,
I'm still streaming.
Max Verstappen, and Leclerc, Vettel, Tsunoda, Norris, and Kimi Raikkonen. Stroll,
Hold on.
Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty. Mick Schumacher and Russell, Iceman, Ocon, Carlos Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Fernando Alonso. Giovinazzi, they've taken a grid penalty. Mazepin, Latifi, and Artem Markelov. It's
Okay,
almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track
okay,
and
shut
get
up.
this Grand Prix underway.
Okay, the stream looks to be working. I don't know what's happening. It should have not shown you anything because I wasn't messing with Streamlabs. I didn't even touch Streamlabs, so I'm not sure what is going on. In fact, I can't even touch Streamlabs unless I Alt-Tab out of the game. Anyway. Finds Ferold Hansen, Grensen, something like that. That's actually quite difficult. Anyway, let's pick that and wait. Pit on lap 11. Okay, fine. Let's go.
Cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Yeah.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
That's good. I don't want rain, especially on this track. Or any other street circuit for that matter. That corner right there is going to be my undoing. Just you wait. Bye bye, Nikiforos. Alright. Here we go, race 1 of today. And we're off. Easy. Let's not make contact. Don't want to lose any wing pieces. Okay. That was me braking way too late. Had to give those positions. Words, how do they work? Had to give those positions back. Whoa! Made contact there with Russell and that spun me around. That's not good. Oh, deep. Now I need to fight my way back through the field somehow. Oh boy. Terrible start to the Grand Prix. Oop. A little bit deep. And we managed to catch back up to the... Oop. Let's take it easy. Don't want to do something dumb again.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Perfect. Easy. Nearly made contact with Markelov there. That would have been terrible. Okay, on the inside. And that's P20 down. Now for the other Russian driver. Yeah. Good defending. Really good defending. He started braking much earlier. Into that corner. And that's P19.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Thank you, Jeff. Okay. That's P18. Schumacher is really slow, so don't mind if I take his position. Let's avoid another collision with Russell this time. That would be fantastic. Oh, a little bit deep. Was just about able to hold on to it. And that's P16. Ooh, deep.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.2 seconds.
At the very least, I need to try and beat Kimi Raikkonen, who is the championship rival for us at the moment. And he's 2 positions up ahead. Somehow managing to hold off Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari. Not quite sure how he does it in an alpha, but whatever.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
That's good to know. It's very good to know, actually. All I need now is to catch up to the guys ahead. And it looks like Sainz made it past Raikkonen, which is good news for me. Well, we somehow got the DRS there. Not that it's going to make much of a difference, because the distance is quite huge. Oh. And that's P15.
Good job, nice overtake.
Ooh. That's me.
We've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. The safety car is being deployed.
Okay. That's an SC. That might actually help us. At least I'm hoping it will. I think I might have made contact with Raikkonen there. Hello, helicopter. Thank you for interrupting the stream.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, copy that.
Yes,
Drop
I am.
your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Come on, helicopter, go on. Okay, I guess this is the best time to pit. Ooh. Someone was double stacking their car there.
Exit now. You'll be racing until
Ooh,
the
2
race is
second.
complete. Go now.
2 second stop. That's actually really good.
Pit strategy complete.
Thank you,
Tires
team.
through to the end now.
It's better than the 3 second starts we normally get. Speaking of Verstappen, look who's ahead of us. Well, ahead of Ocon. And since we're still doing that weird name thing, here's another good one for you. Max Mosley. 1/3 of the way through the race now.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety
Ooh,
car
perfect.
in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay
Yes,
in
yes,
position
yes.
until the green flags.
Yes, 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 yes. Aye, aye, Captain. Oops. Severe collision with Ocon. I barely touched him. Screw you, game. Well, at least Ocon gets a penalty as well.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Come on.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
No. We're fine, this is good. The car isn't damaged, we don't need to pit again.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Shut up, Jeff. Not now.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Perfect. Okay, P14. Nice noise.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
He's never gonna shut up about that strategy option anymore, will he? Till the end of the race. Oh, Mazepin is holding up everyone. Okay, had to give that those positions back because that was indeed legal. I was trying to outbrake 3 cars. I guess I tried to bite off more than I could chew. But we are in P13 now, so that's good. There are people in the pit. So we move up into P10. Although let's not forget that I have a 5-second penalty, so... Not only do I either need to try and move up even further up the field, or create a 5-second gap between myself and whoever is behind me. Which is easier said than done when it's me who's behind the wheel. But I'm still going to try my best, obviously. Oh, George Russell being very aggressive. But that's P7. Oh.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.9 seconds.
Teammate is in the pit.
Martin is coming in for his stop.
Good for him.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Stop it with your stupid strategy options. Jeff, we're fine. The car is fine. Okay, I had to concede that position. Could have not held them up for much longer. That Red Bull is a little bit too much for this car. Well, in the points at the moment, we still have half the race to go though, so as the late and great Murray Walker used to say, it's not over until it's over.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I still need to finish the race. And let's not forget that 5-second penalty I have. At the moment it doesn't quite look like I'll be able to get those points unless I manage to increase the gap behind me. And Norris is right on my gearbox.
Verstappen has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far. You've lost some time to the car behind.
Of course, that's a McLaren. And they've been doing very well this season.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I'm not gonna check my MFD for any sort of strategy option. We're fine. Well, almost fine.
Some information on Alonso. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Okay, nice. One less car to deal with.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Verstappen posting fastest lap after fastest lap. I guess he really wants to be on the podium today.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Got that confirmed?
Okay, 10 more laps to go. bit deep. Come on, Mephisto, concentrate. This would be a fantastic finishing position.
Put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Good for them, I guess.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds.
And growing. That's a McLaren, and as I said, in this career mode they're doing very well. I believe they're actually second in the championship memory serves. We'll definitely find that out once the race is over. Either through me crashing or actually finishing the race.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Braking a little bit early for turn 1, but that's fine. A little bit deep. Come on. Right, 7 more laps. Getting really, really close. Can almost smell those points. But I need to finish the race intact, obviously, to get those points.
Front is 4.2 seconds.
Okay, Valtteri Bottas is catching up to us. Going to try and fend him off for as long as I can, but he's in a Mercedes, so that's not going to be easy. Somehow I got the DRS over him. Not quite sure how that works, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, deep. Oh, and right behind Bottas is Lewis Hamilton. So I have two Mercedes behind me. This is going to be difficult to defend.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Yes, thank you, Jeff. Okay, I can now see both Mercedes cars in my rear view mirror. Okay, that's Bottas gone.
Keep on him. You might make a mistake.
And that's Hamilton gone. Great, there's not much I can do about that. Oh, I nearly crashed into Hamilton.
Be aware your tyres need to go the distance. We're leading our teammate.
Hello, Bronny.
47.3 seconds.
The gap behind me is very small. I don't think I'll be able to pull a 5-second gap on the guys behind me in 5 laps. Well, 4.5 laps. Especially not with my driving. Couldn't slow the car down enough for that corner. That puts Daniel Ricciardo in the McLaren and DRS range. Oh, deep. But I somehow managed to hold on to P8. Okay, I have no choice, I have to let him quit.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Can't hold him up much longer. Now I have Gasly behind me. Worst part is I'm starting to lose grip. Okay, looking at the times between myself and everyone else behind me, I don't think points are on the board today.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.3 seconds.
All because Ocon decided to brake check me during the safety car period.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap. Final lap
Okay, no points for us today.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
There's definitely not going to be any points for us today. Disappointing. Whoa! Gasly going for the dive bomb. There was absolutely nothing I could have done there. I don't even know why he dive bombed me, because he didn't need to. He would have gotten the point regardless of whether he finished ahead of me or not.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
No points. Quite disappointing.
A great race then, and a fantastic win here in Sochi.
Although this is our best finish of the season,
What do you
so
think it was, Ant, that gave them the
I
edge
guess
over the competition
there's
today?
that.
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams.
Yeah, well done, Checo.
Proving themselves.
Oh boy.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed.
Yeah.
That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula
Owner,
One
so
action.
that's me, I
I
guess.
can't wait to see what's next.
Oh yeah, look at that. We moved up into 8th in the championship. Finally. It was about time. Okay, let's actually look at the highlights. Haven't really been doing that. Okay, so this is the start. Ooh, perfect little camera angle there. Not a lot of highlights, eh? Jumping from lap 1 straight to lap 10. Lap 12. That was kind of bad. Could have done a little bit better than that, but oh well. Lap 13. I think this is where I managed to get in front of 3 cars. No, you can only spectate yourself. I can't seem to change the car. And that's it, apparently. Any retirements? Yes, Kimi Raikkonen. Well, let's see what happened to him. Wow. Well, he really has himself to blame. And that's what caused the safety car as well. Anywho, let's move on.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure
Yeah.
you're pretty happy with that.
I guess.
How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport?
That's not the correct answer here. Why? That's not what I want to answer. Why? Hey, no comment.
You were cutting your way through the field during the race. You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? How do you think this team will be feeling after that result? Great. Well, that's everything.
Hello, Nikiforos. Welcome back. Okay, let's move on. Whew. And the next race, another street circuit. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's see. Revenge. Let's do that actually. Messages, no. Okay, we have some money. Let's see. Let's invest into some money somewhere. Aero, durability, powertrain, quality control, build time, resource point generation. Let's see. Pum, 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 pum. Let's go with build time. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's move on to R&D and see what we can do around here. That's in development. Unavailable. Available but no staff. In dev. Okay, upgrades complete. Sweet. So I think I'll invest in that for the time being. Anything here? Well, yes, but we don't have enough staff to perform anything else, so have an event. Let's
We
see.
need your input on how to address an issue concerning our driver.
We've been running through Markelov sim data, and they appear to be cutting it fine when it comes to their fuel load. Don't want this to occur in an actual race. How should we approach this? Let's
You
go
handled
that.
that well. Thank you.
Okay, sponsorship renewal. Okay, let's go.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Sweet. Okay. R&D real quick. Okay, before we continue, I'm going to take a quick break, so I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Okie dokie. Misa back. I finished in P11 thanks to a 5-second penalty. Anyway, let's move on to the Singapore Grand Prix, the longest race of the season. I'm not really looking forward to it. I don't like Singapore, and in fact, since F1 2010, I haven't finished a single Singapore Grand Prix, so this is going to be quite fun. Actually, since 2011, I've been crashing in Singapore intentionally because I just don't like to drive around here. But for this stream, I'm going to try my best to keep it together, I guess. Okay. Just one quick no. I guess I can do that at the track. Oh, settings. I need to come in here because Singapore is another one of those circuits where I need racing line, just like in Azerbaijan, otherwise I'll end up on the walls. And let's go, and it looks like it's going to be raining. Ha! Worst combination ever. Rain and street circuits. Not happy. Crofty. Aren't you supposed to say something right about now? No? Okay. Thank you, Codemasters, for giving us clips without any sort of context. They're getting lazier and lazier, and it's pissing me off.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new car parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So give them a try.
Yeah. Ooh. Sleepy all of a sudden. Anyway, let's start with these programs.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Do the programs and then go qualifying and then go racing and crash horribly. Because this is Singapore. And I hate racing at Singapore. Welcome to Mephisto's stream. The guy who makes weird noises when his car doesn't slow down in time for corners. Really? How much harder do I need to press the brakes? They don't go any further than that, game.
case we're not hitting our target, we'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
I don't care. Is it just me, or does Singapore look really weird during the day?
Final lap of the program.
Perfect.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Yeah. Rain. My favorite weather in any race. Especially if it's racing whilst... especially if it's raining whilst racing on a street circuit. That's the best combination ever. Said no one ever.
Well, program over, but that wasn't much help to us. We need it again, I'm afraid.
Oh, you don't need it again because I'm not gonna do it again. Once is more than enough, Jeffy boy. Jeffy boy.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limit
Is that
of 90
so,
fast,
Jeff?
you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
And? Come on, Jeff, that was an interesting story. Please, tell me more. I like your stories. They're very good. You have very unique stories to tell me, Jeff. Yep, rain in Singapore. I mean, it's not like it never rains in Singapore. Might be a desert, but still. Three out of 5, that's more than enough. Okay, let's do fuel management next. And then race strategy and then qualifying. Good. And after qualifying, racing. This is not going to go well. The race, I mean. Come on, why don't you slow down faster, you dumb car?
out yet, but it is coming. Be careful. That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
No, I'm not gonna improve on anything. In fact, I'm going to move on to the next practice thing. Practice program. I can talk.
Okay, test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're gonna have to run it again.
No, you're not going to have to run anything again. This is more than enough for you. I know I'm missing out on resource points, but oh well. Okay.
Car repairs have set us back a little. When
Final
you're ready, let's
practice program. Then qualifying, then racing, and then we shall end the stream. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Oh yay, I can see drops of rain. Not sure how well it comes across on the stream, but it is now raining. Really, car? So now you're going to spin around like a top, the way you should have done in Italy a couple of races ago.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Mm-hmm.
All set.
Okay,
Everyone
let's
clear?
try this again.
Car to track.
This time with appropriate tires for the weather conditions. Whoa! Whoa!
Are you
Okay, screw this. Let's
That
go
was a
to
big
qualifying.
one. Confirm you're okay, please.
I don't care. Of course, when I don't want it to, the car breaks traction. When I would want it to break traction, it doesn't. Oh boy.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Ricciardo, Sainz, and Lewis Hamilton. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Mm-hmm. Whatever, dude.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it.
If you
What
put...
caused that issue in practice? A new component? Let's talk about another team. How do you feel they did today? Appreciate your time.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Okie dokie. I don't care about anything else, so let's go to qualifying. I know I didn't finish one of my practice programs, but I don't care. Not at this track anyway. Let's just move on. Yeah. I hate this circuit.
checks complete.
Let's go, try and
ready.
qualify. It's gonna suck. But I don't care. La dee 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 dum. Okay. Oh, come on, car. This lap's gonna be terrible, but I don't care. Whatever I get, that's what I'm gonna live with. Oh. What on earth?
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Yes. La 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 la. Ooh, I ran him over. He's dead. Rest in pieces, my dude. That's one way to try and win a race. Knock out the crew members from other teams. That'll help. What was that sound at the end there? I don't know. Come on. Okay, let's speed for the rest of this.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
I bet. They tend to do that. So that's that's enough for us. Oh, Q3 for us. Oh, Q1, sorry, for us. Right at the back of the grid. Just where I expect it to be. Especially at this circuit. Ooh. Anyway, let's move on to the race. Will I finish it? Probably not. What was good about finishing penultimate?
Was it just not your day? How will not making Q3 affect your strategy tomorrow? You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip? Great. Well, that's everything.
Pardon? We're getting closer and closer to the end of the season. Okay, some messages. Ugh. Hey. Oh. Okay, let's go to the race. 31 laps of Singapore in the rain. It's going to be fantastic if I don't put it in a wall, which is highly likely. Given my knowledge of the circuit.
Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. We're here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit today, located in the heart of Singapore. The circuit consists of 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right. It's a track that's incredibly technical, so don't expect to see the drivers taking too much at full throttle.
Yeah.
With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, let's talk about Sergio Perez. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Vettel, Fernando Alonso, and Hamilton, Stroll, Leclerc, They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ocon and Antonio Giovinazzi. Norris, Sainz, they've taken a grid penalty. George Russell and Ricciardo. Mazepin, Gasly, Nicholas Latifi and Artem Markelov. Iceman, Tsunoda. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Raikkonen and Mick Schumacher. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Someone. And that someone isn't me. Okay, we have 2 stops, one on 12 and one on 24. I doubt we'll get anywhere near any of those, but here's hoping. And besides, I think there's going to be rain in the race, so that strategy is really just temporary. Okay, let's go.
Was the pull away. You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Yeah. Well, I'll try my best, Christian, but
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
I'm not guaranteeing that I'm not going to retire from this race. I really hate racing here. Pam 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 pam. Da-dum. 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 And we're off. Really poor start. Terrible start. Oh.
check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Well, that went well.
The virtual safety car has been deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. There's been an incident resulting in a high level of debris on the track.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wonder who could it be? Who knows?
Confirmed. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Yeah. I'm waiting for green. Look at me, waiting for your green. Is this waiting enough for you, Jeff? I hope it is.
Release. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
I wouldn't bet on that, Jeff. Probably gonna pit every other lap.
Strategy is available on the MFD.
That's fine.
Copy. DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
What about if I'm 35 seconds behind the car and in the DRS zone? Does it not work then, Jeffy boy? No? Okay, just checking.
Monitoring somewhere on the ICE, be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
That doesn't really matter at this circuit. This one, Monza. Maybe I would be concerned about losing power, but at a track where most of the time you're on the brakes rather than on the accelerator, Power doesn't really matter all that much, Jeff.
Our gap to the car in front is 35.4 seconds.
You should know that, given that you're a Formula 1 race engineer. Ooh, Lewis Hamilton is out of the race. That's interesting. Wonder what happened there. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
There's Hamilton right in the corner there.
Okay, clear.
Come on, car. So that puts me to 21st. Not that it matters all that much, obviously, but
We're trailing our teammate by 39.5 seconds.
oh boy.
The safety car is out. We need you to reduce your pace. It looks like there's a high amount of debris on the track.
Okay. Interesting. I think I'm going to use this opportunity to change my front wing again, because it's knackered. That's probably the best call. Nope. 2 pit stops and 5 laps. That's amazing, isn't it? What?
Exit now.
Is the crowd cheering for someone coming into the pits?
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Uh-huh.
The safety car is waiting for the leader. You may overtake it. Overtake the safety car.
Oh, okay.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy that.
Well, this is going splendid. Actually, it's going exactly how I expected it to. I hate this track, I don't like racing here. I don't want to see this track ever again.
Go now.
What is the crowd cheering for?
Let's get some heat into those tires. Are you all right? Engine off, engine off.
That went well. Actually, it went as well as I would have expected it to. The car lost traction and I went straight into the wall. Lost my front, right, left, I don't know which one it was. Doesn't matter. That is it for the Singapore Grand Prix. And I don't even care. I genuinely don't mind. I never want to see this track again.
It's never easy to make it across the finish line here.
And in fact, it's not even going to appear on my next season's calendar, so...
to take a remarkable victory. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Exactly.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Yay, tier 28. Hooray! I'm so happy.
Let's see
I
how
don't
the
care.
driver standings have changed. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Carlos Sainz would be my first choice for this race. He had excellent race stamina, giving him the opportunity to charge through the ranks.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Let's see what happened to Lewis Hamilton. Sir Lewis Hamilton. Oh. Ooh, there's smoke coming out of his car. It definitely wasn't a lockup. No, hey, there it goes, even more smoke. That's a dead engine, that's what that is. Ah well. Okie dokie, so that's that, and let's move on.
What a great day out there today. Let's talk about what happened. It looks like your rival bested you today, doesn't it? It was more like dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else? Appreciate your time.
Okay. It's interesting that this is a night race, yet the interview happened during the day. That's very interesting. It wouldn't have been even that hard to change it to a night setting, but does Codemaster care? No. Who cares about continuity? Okie dokie. I think that's the end of this stream.
Morning, boss. This week's
Hey.
income from the sponsors has cleared, and we are making good profit against our running costs.
Wow, finally. Let's set up some activities before I end the stream. Yeah, that's good enough. Next, Japanese Grand Prix. And USA Grand Prix. Well, don't know what to expect at those. No, I retired. I crashed actually like 5 times before I completely destroyed the car. So that's exactly what I expected to happen at Singapore. I hate that circuit so much. In fact, so much so that starting next season, I'm not even going to put it on the calendar. So, hooray. I don't want to see that circuit ever again. But anywho, that is it. Hopefully the Japanese Grand Prix will go a little bit better. But we'll have to wait and see until tomorrow. I hope I'll stream tomorrow, I'm not sure yet, but that would be the plan. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the season now, so Would be nice if I could complete the season before the end of the week and start next season coming next week. That would be quite amazing if that could happen, but for the time being, that is it. Yes, Nikki, for us, the race is over. I've crashed at Singapore, just as I expected to. Yeah, that Russia could have gone a little bit better, and I could have earned a couple of points if I would have not had that 5-second time penalty, but oh well. And Singapore went down just as well as I thought it would have gone, so no real surprises there for me, at least. As I said, I never really ever finished a race in Singapore ever since F1 2010, so yeah, this went exactly as expected. Although, to be fair, 2010 is the only time when I actually tried to finish a race, and ever since I've crashed out of the race intentionally because I just genuinely hate that circuit. Anyway, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.